Yoko Hesse and a Juma and a Juma. You must mention, yes, sack more than 30,000 people from a Juma. And now, no, go I'm a sorry. I know more as a Bank of Ghana. Was sacking nipa 150.
Assembly, Hinabeka, Mearo, Miara, Enyo, Biaro, Miara. Assembly Odika, into Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa Boys, our numera, or Tim's media, on one Ebeka. Onyamo Bianca, Oyamo Bika, but won't be from Radity to Onua Casa Ebeka. Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa Boys, or Trimu said, Mahama Eba, you know, I said, or better or silence, or more media space, you know, or more criticizing the government, no. As a person or silence womu any other day, as the Kwame Sefa Kaye Penyah Penyah I can't be and of us nipa ni bi ase all you money from my dream is the family council. For the record, Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa Boys Albert classmate Mahama in fact, Wabe is posing a big time as I fire the password at the end in Kaye na Onyai. A high Penyah block media. Best was any name. Obe like if you do not my was subscribe button, so I can the kitchen and latest updates. Now better while we and the mama ever comment section of Baswa. What you know for so any be ahead. Eternal Chief Justice, Right Justice Gertrude Araba talk no. The suspension any removal you say. And then from memo. As a Mahama FOM committee on investigation in her. As a any issue against Biana, yes, so I know by solid grounds for her removal, but now they are suspending. You want an indefinite suspension. And of the Kaya, Chairman General, Yabra Penyah Kwame Sefa Kaye. I know what despite me the Peace FM. When is an saying you who airways and I check and this bar office no, there's been a threat to despite media because of that no. They are so much afraid say Omefa Kwame Sefa Kaye Jumebi. But I say Omefa Jumebi any other now if you don't do from one, you won't be born more and never say you pass Messi di and China, your family pass Messi uncle's nephew and then your sister pass Messi. On that issue no, and after a record show host Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa, my friend law teacher, our law lecturer, Wabembi. Now, what best Prez Mahama, I Canada, and equity and some more, okay.
Yoko Hesse and a Juma and a Juma. You must mention, yes, sack more than 30,000 people from a Juma. And now, no, go I'm a sorry. I know more as a Bank of Ghana. Was sacking nipa 150. And then if a year, a name of Monco Ghana records.com, Namunko ready. The year Canadian Mutin, one your mom authentic news, Ghana records.com. Authentic news. Said your tears and your reporting. Maya name Crawford, no more young mapa. Entertainment stories in your DNA. Now we make a Ghana records. A page be war, TikTok. Your friend Naked Truth. Na Naked Truth names when you make cry time yam. You know, I go for a bridge and I'm critiquing. Now, what baby in the coon? No more peccaticia, some penazam. No minim. And the idea no more yan almost got a year. Medua chiacho, no damn woman. It's Naked Truth, no. And Anaya and you couldn't war, I'm said Germany, and no more critique. Now, Munko diachiri. Why? Munko diachiri. Say, grow for the chin page or more yen or more report, no. Munko diachiri, Naked Truth, Nana, ya, or Masun quite you. Now, or Dom woman me. Don't want one woman into. No one or catching a new could say, be a TikTok mammy. Now, me person promoting Okatakyie. Now, no could say, yes, I must have my camera can be a mammy. Or Babasia. It is almost said a man for a Okatakyie or Babasia. No, Nyadaji. Me mammy video or call read by any idea. How fast go read by a Grammy? Till later, or promote you, Nana Yamadasi. Naked Truth, Madam Wasi. For the records, my idea. Then we are no more threatening. I don't go see we every run. Why? I ain't go see we every run. It's Ghana records.com. For the records page, and also or far TikTok and the other now. Now, General, you say a Bank of Ghana, and now we're more as sackíng nipa 150. Now, I don't know why or minor, yes, song was so. And excuse my French. Yes, song was so say you're too abama a buying about Miss Saki will be out. The reason is saying, you far more a year 2020. Then if I let her know Bank of Ghana, they are sackíng nipa 150. Fatu and half a year and Shadia. Near Musasa John Mahama was so by a warrior researching. You know, you must say in 2016 or lose election, then we fellows of Osukwacho and Casamafo on Kano Kurenti 2016. We are going to remind the people what your mama did. Or lose election, and then we your mama said Kufado sackíng Crawford, and then we Yamusa, what can I say? What did he say yesterday? Nakamimuyi, independent Kaube 24-hour economy. Now I said one job, 3 shifts, 3 persons, and you be free my son and scammers, Kiona Tabai. Nada. Kontumpo aban. Danny, for Bank of Ghana 4 units to so na yenjani. So Bank of Ghana so we nipa 150 edi. Adentin we nipa 150 edi. General, my yankansi should be say. Although yakasi ye fa obi under a year aban bi. Okay? But technically, say you for be Bank of Ghana, the employer, the employer of Senipano, a Bank of Ghana, precisely. So there is an employer-employee relationship between them. So what governs employer-employee relationship? A Labour Act of a year 2003. Precisely. The Labour Act of 2003, and on the govern, and you measure the position of the law. And you know, Labour Act and a candidate. Now, Constitution in Kurana say you will be because he is also politically affiliated to MPP and DC. And then a Constitution, it's a man for news. So we need to let the people know. Exactly. The mama boom rabbi so. Then in 2016, your mama lose election. Follow me. Then in Yanko, your mama lose election. Wa shall say appointing Crawford appointee. Again dom level. Adia Bachiama Jomama. Wako. And or appointing dom level. So that is the hypocrisy of John Dramani Mama. Malam Yoani. Now Yabusa, a year fellows of Fosukwache. Then you rest video in Mamma. Yabusa fellows of Fosukwache. Say Adan Yatua Berry. Not Jomama Lusu. Now so still I will go so appointing Crawford. Yentia the fellows of Fosukwache. Yentia.
To Abaria, and no interest or Mampeni or Wasono, not with Mampeni. Ghana Mrano, Emma Emre Potinya, Abambi Emra, Udine Kunyaso, a berry. Na if you bra, Obe Kunyaso, a copy bra, Wamamo berry, no. Oh, Hoquine, said you made the Biara, Ghana Mra, Ma Hoquine so bid in Woody. And yes, Ebi, Ahumachia, Adiexia, a bit shy or Mampeni for Frono. Amanatile kunyano sunumpuno wutumi edijuma edeboa omano de hia ne se efamra kwanso se wokọ English abochimemu wokọ America wokọ be bia wo me owiase afanan a ye de keduma minke bi dijuma se omampeni bi tie kunya so a ekopem se
Danny Sabo okay so Danny we are fellows of Osukwache in 2016 you know Yatua Berry. Na afei your mama appointing Crawford. My fa we mo adwuma. My fa we mo gum. My fa we mo adwuma. Ana fellows of Osukwache say. Ya to abawi a na obi lusu a. Eno ntia se yen fa ne nsem wu nachi. Mo anya adwuma to so be yesore. Aka do kan ne de no kore. It's a governance is a continuum. Precisely. It is ya to abawi a until such a time so be ya be gia kokofuna na fru bi nsem no. Eno no yen ka say ya nipa no fa ne nsem wu ho. In principle. And the Kufado buy was so Safma for Cocassi, be Crawphobia, your mama foul muno efrimu. Yan shed your Jomama Kaye, then Danny, read your Jomama Kaye, the picture for tour. Ghana Web Report. Your mama so Kufado is doing the worst thing. So upon Crawford mobile idea. It will no baba yet resetting. The resetting you. The resetting in you. And then maybe buy you, former boss, Julius Debra, or your chief of staff. Former President John Mahama has condemned where 27th May 2017 City FM. Your mama has condemned the mass sacking of public sector workers by the Akufo-Addo administration. According to Mr. Mahama, the dismissal set a bad precedent for government and infringe on some rights. Your mama someone on Okani in 2017. An infringement on their rights. After Yansha rights, Yabani hypocrite.
Exactly.
And what buy former boss Julius Zebra, chief of staff, was signed crash. I said, "Yen sake Ghana for be brave Fredumam. Yes, sake teacher for. Yes, sake Bank of Ghana for. More than 30,000 people have been sacked from their jobs, and we've accepted this foolishness.
Precisely.
Sabaya normal. Yes, sake security for.
Pound.
Chief of staff sacks persons employed after December 7th. Tienio.
Just look at that.
Nafe yebehwe sese bi o man yesake o mo no I don't know why almost so accept say no mo say you to ababi a etumi sake obi a na the following 4 years 8 years no aban sese ya sake obi a you go the position of the law
Teach them.
Danny na kame hu ye obi a so obeye 24-hour economy agosua 24-hour economy o be fa nipa na no ke pampam nkrofo ansa ne fa bi a hye yanko Labor Act section 63 63 2D. Now you read what the Labor Act of 2003 section 63 2D says.
Educate us.
Huh? John Mahama he is infringing on the law and nobody is taking him on. Then you read section 63 2D. Now if you heard the John Mahama now you read Article 12, Article 17 of the Constitution for which John Mahama is not supreme than. And then discrimination on grounds of political opinions.
Precisely.
Then you follow me. I don't know. Ni accepting kwasi asem. You ready a year section 63. Then when you say make section 63 of Labour's Act. Remember, you have a year Article 36. Directive Principles of State Policy. Ni ahwe. E dey na constitution ne kan. Obetimi asori asake nkrofobia keke. Because omo MPP for perceived to be MPP. And are perceived to be NDC. Is that the position of the law? We must read it. I don't know. Now that you enlarge now you read this section 63 2D of the Labor Act. Now it was an unfair termination of appointment, that is employment. Your nation of laws. Now read this section 63 2D. Was it a worker's employment is terminated unfairly if the only reason for the termination is D, the worker's gender, race, color, ethnicity, origin, religion, creed, social, political, or economic status. See a fan crofo adwuma. Near form after December 7th, and it is perceived this is MPP for. So on their political status, when you do that, section 63 of a year, you can say Labor Act of 2003, or say it is unfairly termination. It is an unfair termination. How should you? The position of the law, your mama ebusu, and nobody is taking him on.
Tell him.
Yes, so MPP for.
Fire.
Section 63 2D say a worker's employment is terminated unfairly if the only reason for the termination is the worker's gender. So your banner race or you bruni or you tuntu or you bibini yen free. And answer the color where they are you free yen free. And ethnicity where asanti where yen free. And also origin, baby you free. And also religion, so you can when you were yes, yen free. Creed, social status. And then the political status in India. You have unfairly terminated the Bank of Ghana for yes, you MPP for in breach of this law. Now I go to a young Article 12.2 of the 1982 Constitution, for which John Mahama is not supreme than.
Educates the president.
They catch a man for said, John Mahama, you will boom that. Also, you're too early. Now, man, come and shall say boom that. Say, Danny, Fameko Article 12.2 answer. Asan Adaba 17.2. How John Mahama is violating the Constitution and the rights of the people. The fundamental human rights of the people. And these are rights that nobody can violate. But every person in Ghana, whatever race, place of origin, political opinion, you can read Article 12 to near to him. It will be MPP in Titiabe. Again, a constitution, Article 12 to say,
expose him.
Already, I say every person in Ghana, whatever the race, the place or origin, or political opinion, color, religion, creed, or gender, shall be entitled to the fundamental rights, human rights, and freedoms of the individual contained in this chapter, but subject to the respect of rights and freedoms of others for the public interest.
Exactly.
How's that? 2 young people new. Who NDC new? Your fundamental human rights so is guaranteed under the Constitution. For which your mom and Jimmy say we are doing mass sacking, and as a nation we sit down and watching. And if I'm Article 17.2, near go ahead, your mama. Article 17.2 of the 1902 Constitution.
Oh, the people.
So your mama is violating the rights of the people.
Precisely.
Or say a person shall not be discriminated against on grounds of gender, race, color, ethnic origin, religion, creed, social or economic status. And here we'll read what discrimination means.
Read it to them.
Per the law. Article 17.3. Then if you're calling discrimination, what it means? I say, for the purpose of this article, discriminate means to give different treatment to different persons, attributable only to, or mainly, attributable only to, than if I make 17.3, okay, 17.3. Or say, for the purpose of this article, discriminate means to give different treatment to different persons, attributable only or mainly to their respective discrimination by race, place, origin, political opinions. You are violating the rights of the people under the Constitution. You are violating it. It will be a political opinion so you are discriminating against the people under the Constitution. Danny? And we've accepted this foolishness.
Precisely.
Article 12, Article 17 free one. Under Article 36, okay, which is under Chapter 6, Directive Principles of State Policy. And no one more year near the almost way justiciable, and yet justiciable in your say, what the court it may enforce it. And a case is baby, some number 1, some number 2, and IGP, MPP versus Attorney General, the SIBA case in your Ghana Lottos operators versus a national lottery. You decide your way. Yes, Chapter 6 in a justiciable. That means which made a court. I mean, one more year. The other side of now, you're ready a year Article 36 under Chapter 6. Also, the state shall take all necessary action to ensure that the national economy is managed in such a manner as to maximize the rate of economic development and secure the maximum welfare, freedom, and happiness of every person in Ghana. You shall secure the maximum welfare, economic welfare, freedom, happiness. It will come when people need this one. Are you not violating this?
I'm violating it.
Every person in Ghana, and to provide adequate means of livelihood and suitable employment. So what our constitution is you shall provide suitable employment.
Precisely.
And the public assistance to needy.
Exactly.
Constitution say and so now your mama so and I'm Article 31. 36.13. And then you can go 36.13. I don't know. I don't know.
Expose the press.
I might also obey a reset. Reset me. I see the state shall take necessary action to ensure that the national economy, one can say NDC economy, one can say CPP economy, the national economy is managed in such a manner as to maximize the rate of economic development and to secure the maximum welfare, freedom, and happiness of every person in Ghana, and to provide adequate means of livelihood and suitable employment. And why won't provide suitable employment? Also, young people need to in violation and in breach of Article 36.1. And Ghana for accepted foolishness we see a two we are we both have a second and crop we send people for so train and there to me best send be almost your best mama Kenya. Is that the kind of nation we want to build? To research in the new some George second crop for the former boss Julius Zebra second crop for yes sackíng crofo yes sackí wo mo kura so mo ye o mutima ye nyantri o mo ka kura so ni yes bro mo ye the police for bro mo
SWAT for
and ani we say video no mo the police for bro afa jo mama ana ye dani wo di sa video no be kire ya tia na jo mama ye ayi ne omadi 24 hour de ben de agoja no was what the 24-hour economy ba enya no kure nya sa na tie sa no mo kai etika me hu ne 24-hour economy obeka me wo angela fa me busa mo question say ye kase economy it encompasses so much the banking sector the agri sector the transport sector the security the railway sector it took us a 24-hour economy which aspect of the economy na person ye the 24
ask them
Ibusa na nkofo didi matem. Because man for na dwene mo ha so they won't even listen. Now let's listen to John Mahama. So called 24-hour economy. Oba ye 6 months also mo so. After the was from MC July you say e be roll out. And the teacher for then for the teacher for near the so police for bro mo e pa mo no. Yohani Aban. And who ye ka e general. E who ye nko bi a wabasa wo ba be critique duma. Ama manfo no. Yepa momo.
Debut.
Aguja. Yepa momo.
Debut.
Obia yedi. This is the kind of economy in here. Obia yedi.
Okay, be you ready.
Okai be you ready. Okai be you ready.
Pay as you go for Nigeria shop back pockets.
Pay as you go for the journalist for no. Omaji just on back pocket. Now young konko he John Dramani Mahama so be 24-hour economy. General, 24-hour economy, omu chire mu sei. Omu so omu ba, enyuma no de oho no. Omu ba bribre.
So wait, any more for the record. FIFA, Abudu and they are going from. What is your view? What is your take on that? Hi, Penyah Block Media. I'll bet much I'm on comment section.